It's Thursday, August 13th. Just getting my day started. It's probably 6:20, 6:25, and I feel spider webs already. I'm just heading out on the Blue Trail. Didn't really get a summary yesterday. I don't know, so the mental game is a lot of this, right? And I was a little down. I feel better today. It's pretty funny. I was contemplating getting a shuttle, and then after getting up off my butt and hiking the 4 miles it took to get to the shelter, I made it out to be a bigger deal than it was. I mean, I was glad to get to the shelter and be done with my day. The AWOL guide only gave me 17.6 miles for the day, but I know with the half-mile trek from the pond and the 2/10 in to this, it's well over an 18-mile day. Last night there were 3 of us, or 5 of us total. 4 of us. Geez, I can't count. It was me, Michigan Millie, and then 2 section hikers that are college age, Grace and Brooke. So I got an interview from them, and it's always enjoyable to hear people's stories. It's interesting because that's 4 females, and then I know there are 2 other female section hikers that haven't quite gotten to the shelter yet, and that's quite unusual to have all female hikers in the same area like that. All right, I'm back at the trail. I got a big day, 17 miles. I'll be going through a town, I think Dalton's near, and Cheshire, and I don't even know if I pronounced that right. So, but I also have 2 huge hills, and I know the last hill is all the way up to the shelter at the end. So, and that's after the Cheshire town. So it's gonna be crazy. I hope I have the energy and the stamina and the mental fortitude to make it happen. My backup would be possibly to stay in a town and then do bigger miles tomorrow, but my preference would not be to do that. I'd much rather keep that under 10 miles tomorrow. This has been a tough week. So I just wanted to welcome my new subscribers. Looks like I've gotten a couple people over from after Wild put up a link, Wild on the Trail. I'll make sure I've got another link in there for him. So I will be flipping up to New Hampshire on Friday after I get off of Massachusetts Trail, and I will come back and do Vermont, hopefully with Terry in October, if all goes well. I forgot to mention, I made it to 700 miles. New milestone. So that's great. And I'll probably do a snippet on just for the new subscribers on who I am and what my channel is all about, just in case you aren't sure. Maybe I'll do that as I'm walking sometime today. So I got a text from Pollyanna. She did drop off my suitcase into my car, and she hiked Mount Greylock. So it'll be quite a while before I see her again. She's already headed back towards Virginia. I hope her knee does well. I know it's given her a little bit of trouble. So Pollyanna, I wish you the best. Still a little dark in the woods. This is a nice section through here. Not a lot of rocks and not a lot of roots. but that won't last. I like the sound of running water. Oh, almost missed a turn here. All right, gotta go up now. So I just came up a hill, not one of the big hills. My energy level is very low. I usually can get up those things no problem. I mean, it's always work. I think I need food. I think my food balance is off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. All right, well, there's a couple of towns coming up. Maybe I can get into some stores. I passed an area back there. It triggered a memory from a smell. And it was a wet, damp smell from the earth. And it reminded me of Germany. My Oma's cellar. We called it the Keller. She used to have onions and potatoes down there and her beer. So she lived in a small apartment and their refrigerator was like the size that you would put in a college dorm room. So she would drink her beer the temperature from the Keller. So that's what it kind of reminded me of. Long time ago. So this is Lavardi's. I think I'm gonna just fill my water bottle. So good morning.
Good morning.
So this is Lavardi.
Yeah.
Can you just give a little background on what you're all about? I heard you're a great trail angel.
Well, I've let hikers tent here in my backyard for 40 years.
Wow.
And still going.
Yeah. What do your neighbors think?
Well, they're all pretty cool.
Yeah.
So far, you know.
So 40 years?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Now, did you hike the Appalachian Trail?
I've done maybe half the trail, like sections at a time.
Okay. So what was your favorite section?
Well, actually, there's a lot of them, but I think the whites is really great.
So I'm getting ready to flip forward to do that and come back and get Vermont later.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, nice section of the trail.
Yeah. So this is really exciting that you're doing this for people. It's something to look forward to. I was looking at the map and I'm like, oh, maybe. So you're never quite sure what to expect.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Sure. Yeah.
So. I'm borrowing a bicycle from Tom Lavardi. And I'm going to bicycle in and get my breakfast sandwich. So he is also going to allow me to slack pack up over the 10 miles. And then I'll get my pack back and get up to the shelter, which is another 5 straight. I am slack packing the next miles over to Cheshire. I'll be going up over one mountain and I will get my pack back. So it's about 10 miles. I'm gonna stop in Cheshire at a ice cream store. So I did stop and get a breakfast sandwich here and a fruit smoothie. It went down fast. Very loud by that road though. Not very relaxing. So getting this slack pack has helped me mentally. I was dreading carrying all that weight up and over the mountain. So I'll just have it for those 5 miles up to the shelter and then the 10 miles to my car tomorrow. So I feel better. I'm just drained. I need some time off. I should have Saturday as a 0 day. I'll be planning things, but I'm getting resupply and all that stuff. Terry and Lisa will come into town and we'll start figuring out what to do, but it'll be my day off, which I need. I don't know if you can tell it in my face, but I'm pretty drained. All right, so should be a good afternoon. Better than it was gonna be. I don't think I've ever seen that kind of a sign. Does it really matter if they're elderly or just a person crossing? Beautiful summer flowers. Back in the woods. It's amazing the difference in temperature versus being out on the street. Feels good in here. I forgot my bug net, and those black gnats, whatever they are, keep getting in my eyes. So this is my makeshift bug net. Must look like a crazy woman. This water isn't even mentioned on gut hooks. All right, I take it back. It is mentioned because there's a brook that comes out of this. This is Gore Pond, and it is a beaver dam. So the overflow goes into a brook. I don't know if I'd like to drink it, but I'm good for water. All right, I am hiking between Dalton and Cheshire, or I probably say it wrong. Cheshire.
Yep.
So I ran across these guys, and they've been doing some maintenance. So why don't you guys explain what you're all about?
Well, I'll start off. I'm the current chair of the Appalachian Trail Management Committee.
And your name?
My name is Cosmo.
Okay.
And we are a group of about 100 people who maintain the trail in Massachusetts. We have trail maintainers, we have corridor monitors, we have rare plant monitors. Lots of different things for lots of different people to do. Josh is on our committee, and his responsibility is to organize the trail maintainers between where is your bottom, the end of your section?
Pittsfield Road.
From Pittsfield Road, which is south of here, all the way to the Vermont border. So you have like 8 or 10 people who maintain in there.
Wow. So how many hours a season would you say you put in?
I don't know. I put in, I have a chart. Last year I did about 900 hours, which is a lot. Because I also have the chairmanship stuff. Plus I'm on some committees for ATC as well. So
Yeah.
I'm on a lot of Zoom calls lately. But I don't know, what do we think?
See, I only, on a normal year, I probably average between 50 and 100. But this year, I'm probably pushing more of 200, I think.
Because he's retired now.
Yeah, I just retired.
I retired this year too. So how's the trees been? I mean, was the storm, did it affect up here?
We have about 30 blowdowns statewide.
Okay.
Most of them seem to be in the central and southern areas.
Yeah.
But we have 4 between the pond and Cheshire.
Okay.
So we're out as a saw team. I'm the sawyer and he's the swamper.
I honestly don't even know what.
I'm like a Sherpa.
Oh, you're carrying all the stuff?
I get to use the saw because I've been trained by the National Park Service
Okay.
officially to use a chainsaw on the Appalachian Trail.
All right.
And hopefully Josh is going to start that training in the fall. It was going to be in the spring, but of course,
Yeah.
COVID made things different.
Yeah, some places on trail, I don't know where it is, where you can't use mechanized.
Yeah, in a wilderness, you can't.
Wow.
And the next wilderness for you is going to be in Vermont, in southern Vermont,
Okay.
near Stratton Pond.
Okay.
So and they have to cut stuff by hand.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's not that hard, actually. With a good sharp saw, it's almost as easy as a chainsaw.
Well, I appreciate you guys being out here. I have a couple of bruises and scratches from going around blowdowns, so it's very helpful.
It was pretty hard hit. Southern Connecticut.
Yeah.
They had, before the tropical storm, they had a tornado.
Yep.
So
I went past
it's
that.
A jumble.
I went after they already got back on trail to clear some of it. I can't imagine going through that area without those chainsaws up there because it was thick.
Yep. I remember when they had a tornado in eastern New York, and I talked to some hikers who were using gut hook to find their way back to the trail because they'd have to go around a bunch of blowdowns.
Yeah.
And they'd just be out in the middle of the woods. They have no idea where the trail was.
Well, a story I have, when we had the blowdowns there, we were shuttling cars and, you couldn't, the Google wouldn't work. Guess what?
Yeah, cell tower.
Gut hook works.
Yeah, because they use GPS.
GPS, so that's how we got around. Because we kept getting rerouted because of the blown down and the electrical lines.
Yep.
And we're on roads we have no idea where we were.
Yeah, well, we use gut hook. Our maintainers give us the gut hook miles.
Yeah.
So we know where these things are.
Oh, that's good.
And we think there's one more beyond here, and you can prove that. So.
Yeah. It's just, you could walk around it and step over it, but it's...
Well, we toted this thing. He toted this thing all the way over the mountain. So we're going to use it.
Well, I appreciate it. One more time, the name of your group?
It's the AMC Berkshire Chapter Appalachian Trail Management Committee. We call ourselves the AT Committee for short.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Well, you're welcome. It's a pleasure to have you guys out here.
Yeah.
Going to be a waste of time if we were cutting a bunch of blowdowns and no one was hiking.
Oh, no, there's people out here. There's some coming behind me.
Enjoy your retirement.
And I'll say hello to Wild and hope he's healing up well.
Yeah, I'll make sure. I've been talking a little bit about him, so I'll make sure I get his link back in my video.
Great.
So here's some evidence of the work that Cosmos and Josh does. Great running into them. And thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so nice when the trail is clear and you don't have to go up and over or around. So thank you. So I made it to the top and I'm on the way down. It was great running into those guys. It's pretty funny that they knew my name from Wild's channel. So yeah, he's got quite a few subscribers, and a couple of them have stopped over to my channel to check it out. So thank you if you continue to to watch and subscribe. My channel though is really to document, because my memory at times, I forget things, and this was a good way for me to keep the memories and also to have them so they can be passed down as part of my legacy. Oh, man. It's amazing the difference in moods from morning to afternoon. So I think I was definitely deficient on food. And I think I really do want to slack tomorrow instead of full pack tonight and tomorrow. So I'll see what I can arrange. I will let you know. Gotta get my modified bug net up. So it looks like my plans are coming together. Tom Lavardi will shuttle me to North Adams and he will pick me up by 7 tomorrow morning. In the meantime, I think I will stay in Williamstown at the Willow Motel, I think it is. I still got to make those arrangements. But I need some rest. I'm tired and hungry. And I need to smell better. So I'm calling it for today. As soon as I get down to the bottom, my shuttle will pick me up after I get a sub and an ice cream in Cheshire, Massachusetts. I forgot to mention I ran into Primo at Tom Lavardi's place. So he's in Guthooks, and he does have water on the side of his house. He also allows tenting in his yard. And he has bicycles that'll get you in town, and he has shuttle service. So all around Trail Angel. And I'm in the town of Cheshire, Massachusetts, and there'll be a little bit of a town walk. Take me right by the ice cream shop. This is the sandwich and ice cream place.